Thanks a lot. Hey, you want to give your house a fresh new look in time for the holidays, but you're not ready for a major project? Well, you can start thinking, well, paint.
Yeah, so even if your walls are not in the best shape, the right prep work can make them look like new. And our home improvement insider, Adam Helfman, shows how to get the best results.
Homeowners are addicted to home improvement, and painting is the #1 project for fixing up and updating your home. But if you don't prep the paint job properly, you'll never have a good project. Today, we're going to learn how to fix and repair all the items around your house so that you do get the best paint job. When it comes to the right prep job, you've got to have the right tools. And today we're going to start off with a tool called the 5-in-1. And as you can see, this has got a lot of miles on it. However, what this is used for is to walk in and look at the walls really closely. And when you see a defect, what you do is you scrape it. It leaves a little bit of a mark, and now you know when you're ready for the next step, you're going to be able to repair that and get it ready for paint. The next product you want to use is fiberglass tape. This is used for cracks in the ceiling and cracks around the wall. And the benefits of fiberglass tape is that it's very flexible and the mud immerses itself through it, so it allows the paint to go on smoothly. Now that you've identified all the holes and all the repairs you need to do around your house, it's time to mix up your mud. But there are some pre-mixed muds that you can get, but when you have to do it yourself, you need to make sure that it's in a nice consistency so that when you stick your finger in it and you go upside down, it doesn't fall. The next step is to spread some mud. One thing you want to make sure is that when you do spread the mud, you don't spread it too far away so you're not sanding all the way around the perimeter. You want to keep it tight. You're probably going to have to do a few coats here. Make sure that you wait for the mud to dry in between coats. Today, we're using a 20-minute dry time. However, they have as little as 5 minutes available. Here's a tip from the pros. Get yourself a wet sponge, and when the drywall mud is just about dried, you want to give it a good wipe, and that'll make it really smooth to have the best paint job possible.
Adam Helfman of HireItDone.com is here in studio. Thank you for being
Greatest
here.
tips.
Always, always,
Yeah.
always.
So how do we do this as homeowners? Because we all have our little tricks of the trade, but now they're helping us by making some prefab stuff, right?
Yeah, so again, to paint your house, you know, it's this time of year, it's very popular, but to get a good paint job, you have to be prepped properly. And most of the defects in drywall, people think, oh, I can just paint over it. Well, that's like a magnifying glass. So
Or put the paint on thicker, go do it again, and it doesn't go away.
yeah, that's not how you're done.
Right.
So what you got to do is you really have to prep it properly. Now, they've come up with a lot of shortcuts for homeowners today. If you're that type of person who's a weekend warrior, they've come some great products. So let's start with over here. Okay, this is a piece of fiberglass tape.
Okay.
But what's unique about the fiber tape is behind it, and you really can't see it on here, is there's metal mesh. So it gives it some structure.
And it's sticky.
Yeah.
I think you can see the there you go.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what happens is you put that over a hole, and let's say maybe you've had this in your house, the door goes flying
I've
open.
had a kid fling open it and get the doorknob hole.
Right, so the handle goes in. So you put this on, and the reason why they use fiberglass tape is because it's flexible, okay? And here's a roll of it so you can see. And because it flexes, it allows the mud to get in there, but it also has some strength. So the cracks, or if it's gonna crack again, it won't spread. It prevents the cracks from spreading, okay? So with this, you put the mud over it, you let it dry, and it's done. Now here we have a new type of drywall repair, and it's circular, and it's also made pre-cut. Now if I turn it over, you can see there's a full piece of drywall in here.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
okay.
wait, let's see. So wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you can kind of tell, I don't know if you can see that, but
Yeah, he's here, right here on the handle. Yeah.
So you can see,
That's
and
impressive.
basically how that works is it's pre-cut for the circle for the door hole, or any hole. And then this has got sticky behind it.
Right.
You put it on and you spackle over it.
Because one of the dilemmas is when you have a big gaping hole, you can keep spackling, and even though
Right,
that's got
going
little
through.
mesh, it can keep falling out.
So you need a hard background. Now,
All right.
this is the tool of the trade. 5-in-1, 6-in-1, 9-in-1. The important thing about this, it's got a built-in can opener.
Oh, that's not just for extra water.
Yeah.
For the mud.
It's important for every contractor to have one of these.
Yeah, you need a can opener, bottle opener.
For your kombucha?
For whatever it is.
Whatever.
Well, you can
Call it what you want to call it.
There's that sandwich over there, you can cut it up.
Yeah.
This is fresh and clean.
Sure.
Okay, now they have, and you saw in the segment about mixing up the mud.
Right.
Okay, so the key here is they have it pre-mixed for homeowners. In this size right here, and you can tell, whoops.
That's a lot of mud. Yeah, that's a good
That's a lot of mud in there. It's pre-mixed, and of course you can add water to make it softer. Now, however, what's important about this is drywall mud is a dusty job. This is a higher wet content or moisture content, and this will prevent and reduce the amount of dust. So that's the other thing. And the other trick is the sponge trick. Okay, after you've done some drywall spackling, get a wet sponge, not squeeze it out, and then rub it over the drywall repair. That'll reduce the amount of dust, as well as make it a smoother finish. Then you let it dry, and typically mud dries in about 20 minutes, but there are different levels. The pros have 15-minute, 90-minute. However, 20-minute is fine. Let it dry before you put on, and usually 2 to 3 coats, and then it's ready for paint.
Yeah. Good stuff. Really
always.
good tips. Well, Hire It Done will help you find the right contractor. So if you're looking at this, you're going, I'm really intimidated. I can't do it. Don't worry. We've got somebody. We got a guy. The right contractor will properly prep your place, then paint the rooms in the house. And this service, finding out who will come out, is free to you.
That's right. Just go to hireitdone.com. When you register, you'll receive key questions to ask every single contractor before you hire them. Thanks, Adam Helfman.
Yeah, in case you pop a bottle.
Yeah, I'm calling Hire It Done.
Hey, we got a guy.
Yeah, Jason?
Adam, can I hire you to fix the sandwich, to patch it? It's kind of falling apart to the side. Next on Live in the D.